All right, on the climb. Grown black folks talk. I'm doing it twice for a reason. I don't know who this is for, but I do know that I cannot get arrested. Even I accidentally erased the first version of this. It's important enough that I have to do it twice. I don't know who this is for, but get out now. Now, to the ladies, because I know who most of my audience is, this is grown black folks talk. We're not going to be quiet about the fact that 4 black women per day are being dismissed from this earth. And a lot of that has to do with intimate partner violence. And the reverse is not true. 4 black women are not dismissing 4 black men from this earth. So the problem is bigger on one side. But this is true no matter who you are. It's just that as a black woman, this message may save your life. As a black man, technically, this can still happen to you too. And I'll break that down in a minute. But what I want you to understand is the minute someone lets you know, they start name calling, they start throwing things in your face to intentionally hurt you. The first pinch, the first push, the first shove, the first time someone gets up into your face yelling at you, get out now. Do it early. See, as grown black folks, we have to understand something. You know, Mitch McConnell did us a big favor when he let us know that there are still people who do not understand that we are full human beings and citizens of this country entitled to every right everyone else has. Because he still thinks there's African Americans and other real Americans without a qualifier. And this man's making decisions for you and me. But he did us a favor because that reminds us that it took our ancestors centuries to convince people we were human so we could get basic rights in this country. And then, right after that, coming down to 1865, the first laws were passed before the last member of the Confederate Navy even knew the war was over, to be able to take black people that didn't have a job, because obviously they were free now, and put them back in jail to loan them out to other people. So at no time in American history has there not been someone counting on us being maneuvered into a position where we could be a slave again. Some people around you are testing you to see if they can run the old operating system. You were everyone one time to tell them that I'm not going to be treated this way. But see, what happens is people don't hear you. They hear you, but they're not trying to hear you. They're dedicated to their prospect of improving their little miserable life, getting over on the top of you. No less a person than Zbigniew Brzezinski, who was in foreign policy from Nixon's time all the way through Bush 2, said the world was going to be redivided between masters and slaves. I need you to understand that you are master enough of yourself to not be made anybody's slave, because that is what people who mistreat you and chronically mistreat you and increase it and will get it up to the point that they can do violence to you. That is what they're trying to do. They want you to be content so they can use you up however they want. And it starts with the first disrespect. I don't care whether it's a so-called friend. I don't care whether it's a working situation. I don't care whether it's a so-called relationship. I don't care whether it's so-called a marriage. Get out now. Gentlemen, I don't care how cute the woman is. I don't care how she turns you on. If she's letting you know she has no respect for you, understand this. No, physically she can't lay hands on you the way you can lay hands on her. But there are these things called guns, and there are these things called racist police officers. She could get you killed too. So when you see it, I don't care. Ladies, there are 3.9 billion men in the world, and gentlemen, there are 4 billion women. You have a slight advantage. If you are being disrespected, only tell people once what you're not going to do. And the next thing, tell them with your feet. Get out now. Get out now. I've had to record this video twice to make sure this message got out. It's that important. And the Spirit would not let me go and be finished with my day until I told you. I don't know who this is for, but whoever it is, I've got a whole set of a playlist. I'll put them in the description, called Escape Velocity. And they'll give you mindset ideas and practical things you can do to increase your income, to begin putting together side pieces of income. I will be adding to those playlists as I'm continuing to learn more. But the idea is, get out now. Do what you have to do. Now, if you can't leave at this moment because you physically can't leave, don't drop any hints. Don't send anybody any videos thinking that someone else can convince them. Don't do that. Make your plans to depart. Mentally, get out now. Make your plans to get up out of there. Do not let yourself stay into a situation where you will be worked to death like a slave. Because that's what's on the agenda. Get out now. All right, I hope we have a more pleasant subject, but I had to come tell you what I was told to come tell you today. All right, have a good day now. And remember, if you're being disrespected, get out now.